Alrighty then. Another game, another Shogun 2 battle. Here we're gonna have a 3v3 where we have my team. I'm playing Follow the Samurai, and here we have my allies, both of them playing base Shogun 2 game. My opponents are playing, let's see what are they playing. This guy's base, this one's Follow Samurai, and this guy is Follow Samurai. Now, looking over here, the ally on my right flank, he's kinda got a bunch of Ashigaru, no, not Ashigaru. These are all like monk units. Looking at them, he's got a huge contingency over here. Are these mostly Nodachi, and then the warrior monks, katana samurai, and a bunch of cav in the back, 4 cav. And these are bow warrior monks and hand warriors. All of these guys. It's not very often that you see these guys, but they're somewhere in between like the European cannons and the fire rockets. I'm pretty sure the fire rockets are like the best base game artillery piece, and those hand mortars are just below the European cannons, something like that. But here I have just like 8 Imperial infantry, just the mass of those guys, siege artillery, Armstrong guns, and 3 Kyoto police. And then over here I have some Shogutai hidden in the forest, some Tosa riflemen, and another unit of Imperial infantry, and here 2 Kahetai. And not very much cavalry. In fact, only this saber cav and my general. Although my general is more of a, I guess you could call him a revolver cav unit, since he does carry revolvers. And here my ally, he's got mostly swordsmen by the looks of it. Very few skirmishing units. In fact, I think this is all he has. These 4. What are these? Bow samurai. A bunch of Yari cav. Now my opponent, he actually started with, I don't know what these guys are here supposed to be doing, but these are just Yari Samurai, Nodachi, and then a Yari Cav. And here we have more Nodachi, just a bunch of katanas, more bow samurais, and then, oh, he actually brought the Tetsubo Warrior Monk Hero. Yeah, these guys are also something fierce. They got instead of the same like long Nodachi, they have these giant clubs. And even though they're considered like, I guess, shock infantry in game, they're supposed to be anti-armor, I believe. But yeah, look at them. They're just got massive shoulder guard, massive clubs, like they're gonna baseball bat you to death. And then more Nodachi, Danganat Samurai, and then this general. And here, this guy, I guess he went with a Bushido build, which is the opposite of what I have over there. Because he's got Red Bear infantry, he's got some wooden cannons, he's got more Red Bears, and a bunch of Katana Kachi, and his general, and Yari Ki. Oh, it's nice to see Yari Ki. This guy, I guess he went with a similar build. He's got Shogunate, well, not really similar. He's got 2 Shogunate Guard Cavalry and more Shogunate Guard Cav. Does he have anything else? No, just 5 units of Shogunate Guard Cav, okay. Tosa Rifleman, Tosa Rifleman, Tosa Rifleman. It's got Parrot guns, which are, both Parrot guns and wooden cannons are not as strong as Armstrongs, but they're still fearsome. If you don't have any artillery on your side and the enemy's got Parrot guns, it's better than having no artillery, that's for sure. And a bunch of Red Bear down the line. So let's just press play and start watching how this battle turns out. Now, I believe this is also not a ranked match because, yeah, 3v3s, you hardly ever get those in ranked. So no key buildings, nothing to fight over. So it's really just whoever marches first, and I guess since I have this position here, I'm going to try to see if I can get any shots off from all the way over here. And now we wait. The battle begins, but it's very anticlimactic these first few ones because nobody knows who has range of the other person, especially, you know, Follow Samurai, because of the fact that artillery pieces are dangerous. First shot fired by the parrot guns. Let's see, who did they hit? Not these guys. I guess they missed all their shots, which is kind of unfortunate. Although I will say I don't really like how my ally over here is playing, considering the fact that he just moved his infantry, now they're getting shots in, into this forest. They essentially exposed this whole flank, and that's not something you really want to do, especially against Follow Samurai. But I guess my opponent, or his opponent, isn't really looking to engage on his flanks. They're just going for a straight bomb rush up the middle. Now these guys are just sitting back. I guess he's trying to form up a line. On the other hand, these guys have sent an infantry unit, Yari Cav, all the way to chase his avatar's bodyguard. And here he is colliding with him. This is the first engagement we have. The Yari Cav are actually dealing some damage. This guy's dropped 4 men. That right there was the sound of a bunch of fire arrows being knocked up and readied. Although whether or not that's a good idea, it's debatable. But yeah, here comes the arrows. And that one Yari Cav unit that was trying to snipe his general just left, killing half of the bodyguard. Oh, it didn't actually break. That's interesting. It's coming around. Oh no, wait, this is his unit. Okay. Yeah, so that unit's coming around. This guy is still moving these. I don't know what these guys are trying to do. I guess they're just waiting. They could try to flank around here. But now we just wait again. Here the opponent's charging up, trying to catch my my infantry. I don't know why he decided to do this, because this is a very dumb move. I guess he really expected to break through this small hole here. But there goes the shots off, and here comes more shots. And these guys just get obliterated before they could do anything. The few guys they knocked down, just got right back up. That might have been an incident friendly fire. I don't think so. But yeah, look at these. These guys just get shot down as they stand. This poor man gets crushed by his horse. Over there, it's the same things happen. This guy is just sending all of his cavalry to die. These guys broke through the line, actually. But will they live for very long? That's a real question. And they're running away. I guess they're trying to catch something else. These sharpshooters, they're honestly very close to my infantry for a Follow Samurai engagement. Here we have Kyoto Police crashing into Kyoto Police. And more Kyoto Police just crashing into his infantry. I guess he didn't really think out this engagement too well, since he's essentially allowing his infantry to just get pummeled by bullets. not really pummeled, but peppered by bullets. Here my ally is moving his infantry into support. This massive infantry just running up here just scares the ever-living crap out of these guys, and they all just start running. Not that they needed any more motivation to start running, considering their general just screwed them over, sending them into a meat grinder like that. But here, on this other end, we have another engagement. This is actually more intense than what was going on here, and probably more fair, since this guy sent a bunch of cav into the cav. But now here's the main infantry mass coming into support. And honestly, this is one of those things that just shows kind of bad playmanship. Massing up troops like this, just like, it's one of the least effective maneuvers. Although against newer players, it's probably the best maneuver, since all it is a clusterfuck of men. Although, on the bright side, it did kind of work to his advantage, since everyone in this section just routed, fleeing in terror. He's sending his general in, but to no avail. This is all just gonna crumble. And honestly, I think that this whole battle just might be finished just about now. Here my opponent, which general fell? One of their generals died in this engagement. I guess it was the general that was engaged over there. But yeah, this battle's not going well at all for them. I wouldn't even say this was much of a battle, it's more of a slaughter, considering both opponents just send their infantry in with no regard for their well-being. This player was actually trying to maybe retreat, maybe form up, but he just decided it's not worth it. This battle was over. He's not going to win a 1v3 at this point, unless we literally sat around waiting for death. So now we watch as he meagerly tries to fight back the oncoming spam of infantry here. Cannon shots into the mix. I'm not sure if it's friendly fire or only death of infantry, enemy infantry, but it looks like it could be friendly fire as well, all things considered. We just have massive men running all over the place. But here the general's gonna get caught. Ooh. Run over. Just no mercy on this man. Artillery fire just landing in the mix of our men and no men. And yeah, that's about it for that.